Well, hello, beautiful soul. Each envelope contains a message from your future self. I've channeled each message accordingly, shuffled some cards, and channeled a message that I've written down through automatic writing. Focus on each envelope, and the one that calls to you is the one that contains the message for you. Take a moment, and the one that you're drawn to will bring you to the message that you're meant to receive. The timestamps are in the comments box below, so I'll see you on the other side. Well, hello, beautiful soul. If you chose envelope 1, the sun, this is a message from your future self. Contained in this envelope is a message that will reveal what life will be like in the future. So let us begin. Inside, we have a beautiful stamp with an incredible home. This tells me that you'll go through a major period of personal development and growth, and that there is much success in your future. I feel like there will be some changes in your home space, and for some of you, you may even reside in a place where there is much sun. I definitely see that you're creating foundations in your life, and that there will be much success to come in your future that you worked really hard for. Next, we have the Earth card. So I definitely see you planting roots somewhere, and I also see that you are someone who is very grounded and will multiply much wealth in your future. The bunny rabbits represent a multiplication of wealth, but also the tree is symbolic of finances being stable in your future. It's also number 31, and when you reduce 3 plus 1, it's 4, which is all about strong foundations. Next, we have the biome card, which is all about integrating yourself into the community. I see that you'll travel much with this card, but also I see that you'll find where you truly believe is home, especially since we have that beautiful stamp there, and we also have the world right there in the center. It indicates that you may even immigrate at some point in your life, maybe even retire overseas. And I also see here that you will build really strong connections with people around you in your community. You'll meet your soul tribe. Also, we have the card of expression next. So I definitely see that you will find a way to articulate your needs from a healthy place, and also connect to the universe in terms of manifestation to really manifest all that you desire. It starts with a thought, and then you express it to the universe, and it will become a thing that is tangible in your world. Ooh, we also have a sun trinket there that just popped out. Now, the sun, of course, is connected to the sun trinket that was on the envelope in the first place, but I feel this will be a logo to highlight for you in the future when there is a lot of success, and when you're meant to make a decision, the sun will show up for you as an omen or a sign. Now, it did fall out of the envelope, so for some of you, you may have to take a leap of faith, or you may feel moments where you're in a little bit of free fall, but the sun indicates that you are supported by the universe, and there will always be a successful and happy outcome. Next, we have the Judgment card. So you're definitely going to be focusing on your sense of purpose, and you'll sacrifice much for an incredible life that you will lead in the future. The Judgment card indicates that you do go through a major wake-up in your life. So this can indicate an intense period of personal development and growth there that really connects to that sun stamp. Now we also have the Wheel of Fortune, so many lucky opportunities will be in your future, and I definitely see you making some changes that your future self will be grateful for. I also see, again, because we have the connection with the biome card, that you will travel much in your lifetime. And I definitely see you being overseas or being someone who travels a lot, someone who really is enriched by culture and far off places. But also I feel that, you are someone who is not afraid to change direction or make some sudden kind of improvements in your life there. You're not afraid to take a leap of faith, and there will be much good luck in your future there as well, and much good fortune. Just going to see if there's anything else in the envelope there. Okay, So, now also contained in this envelope is a message from your future self. Okay, so let's see what this has to say for you. I channeled this message from your future self, so let us begin. Dearest past self, I am writing to you from the future, and I want to congratulate you for allowing yourself to shine. You found the courage within yourself to recognize that you are here to make a major impact on this world and the people around you. You stood up for what you believed in and made yourself heard. And that was pretty difficult considering the circumstances. You realized that connection between you and others is so important. We have found our soul tribe in the future. You made some radical changes, some really lucky ones, and focused on your purpose. You didn't let anyone dull your shine, your true nature. In the future, you've discovered where it feels like home. People who really resonate with you. You are not alone. You laugh often and have found the true nature of happiness. You built the foundation where I stand today. You are stable. You've multiplied wealth and found support networks you resonate with. You've planted roots in a place that you will discover soon. It was very unexpected, and despite people's judgments, you chose to honor your path regardless, expressed yourself fully, and ultimately decided to prioritize your happiness and the vision you saw for your future. We've done a lot of traveling in our time, but we eventually found where we truly belonged. The right people joined us there. The right opportunities never left our side, and so much good luck found us along the way. You are very focused on your purpose right now and are thinking through some changes. I want you to know it's okay not to have all the answers, but in stillness, you will know the way. Trust the decisions you are making. They are great ones. You are working with what you have got right now, but I want you to know that you will end up where you aspire to be. Fed up of accepting a relentless cycle, you broke free from a repetitive routine that was keeping you stuck. In time, you will refer to this as your personal reality check. Suddenly, in an instant, you removed blocks, blossomed both physically, mentally, and spiritually. Opened your heart to the greatest love story, your life. You deepened your connection with nature, welcomed in exciting new opportunities, and have not only fallen in love with your life, you have a loving partner who reflects your passionate love language. You've become very influential in the part of the world you call home. In fact, you have 2 places in the world that you call home, with a strong network of people either side of the world. You've learnt to express your truth, written about your experiences. You've imparted wisdom and reached people. You've built a network. Some people call you an influencer these days, ahead of your time, but you've always just seen it as speaking your authentic truth, trying to make the world a better place than when you found it. You have a profound effect on other people that you do not realize, and this was your sole mission. No matter how small or great the deed, it changed everybody you interacted with, and you left a sun in their heart. You followed your passions, raised up, and built the life that you always aspired to. Stable and protected, you've shared your success with those we really care about. The world has changed in the future, but you dealt with these changes by following your intuition, and it led us here. The future is a wonderful place indeed, where you feel safe and secure. It's not the place you imagine right now, for the universe has a wonderful plot twist in store for you. You discover a wonderful new way of living. Thank you for standing your ground, for embracing your sense of true purpose. You discover true happiness in the future. It comes from within, of course, but we also find things outside of ourselves too that truly make us feel fulfilled. The sun tends to shine where we are now, and we soak up the sound of the leaves rustling in the trees with the gentle winds. We've been through deep periods of personal growth, but everything is lush. Everything is fruitful, and I want to thank you because you set the foundations for this to happen. You are the person who followed your heart, had the strength, and never stopped believing in you. You never wavered, and you managed to multiply all the good things that you had in that present moment. You faced the sun, and the shadows fell behind you. You embraced the new dawn, and despite the challenges you had to walk through to get here, I want to say thank you for all you set up, because in the future we are truly happy indeed, surrounded with love, security, and peace. I sent you this message from the future to say, keep going. You really are making an impact. You're forging a way in the world. You have a unique path. You are safe to explore and safe to express yourself, even if your voice shakes. You're here to be true to yourself and to the world around you. You are destined to be heard. People will know your name. Thank you for the life you are cultivating, as I would not be here without you. Much love from your future self. Well, beautiful soul, that's a message from your future self. Something really wonderful to look forward to, and a few little clues there for you to look out for on your journey. You'll see many omens of the sun. Many cycles will pass as you move forward. Look out for logos of rabbits. These will be lucky for you also. And enjoy the journey to the future timeline. Thank you so much, and love and light. Well, hello, beautiful soul. If you chose envelope 2, the key, this is a message from your future self. Contained in this envelope is a message that will reveal what life will be like in the future. So let us begin. First, we have a beautiful stamp that has an incredibly large sun on it. There's also a bridge, which tells me that you are going to go places in life. In your future, there is much happiness, but I definitely see that some of you will be taking a leap of faith in order to get to where you want to go. I definitely see that the future is bright and you'll be supported on your journey. Bridges tend to mean that you have gone through some sort of challenge, but you will get to the other side. There is much success in your future. Next, we have the card No. So I definitely see here that you're learning to use that word as a full sentence so that you can erect healthier boundaries and make sure that people do not take advantage of your energy. No is an incredibly important word that sometimes we find hard to articulate in order to express how we truly feel about a situation. But I see that you will be able to express yourself fully and confirm when you decide the answer is absolutely no on something. Also, I see with the card No that some of you may experience some sort of rejection, or you may be getting over that rejection at this moment in time. But the next card we have is Bravery, Oceans. So I definitely see here that you will move forward from things that are not right for you. I feel like the word no is about you deciding that something is not right for you and not wasting your time. You are tapping into your inner child at this time and being more curious. Also, I see a lot of you may actually cross oceans to find where you truly belong in life. I see you'll do a lot of traveling in this lifetime. But also, I see that you are bold and brave and you've overcome many things already. And this is about you owning your story even further. Some of you may even write about your story in the future. The next card we have is the Hangman, Surrender. So I definitely see here that you're giving yourself a moment of pause in order to reflect on the alternative in life. Some of you may have gone through a period of healing at this moment in time, and now you're going to be coming through this period, and your future self contains a message of what it's like on the other side of that struggle or that thing that you've been experiencing that has been truly challenging indeed. I definitely see a lot of you have searched for where you feel like you belong in this lifetime, and you may have had a lot of questions. Questioning is good. It always leads you to the place that you need to be. The next card we have is the Temperance card. So I see that you are blending your energies in order to allow yourself to fly in life. I see here that you have a strong sense of purpose and that you are going to reach your chosen desired destination in your lifetime. We have the sun there in the background. Some of you may have found it really hard to choose between envelope number 1 and envelope number 2, because I definitely feel like there may be some messages that align with this particular message that you have here. But the Temperance card indicates you have a strong sense of purpose, and you may do a lot of reevaluating in your future and lock onto a path that you feel is going to get you to your destination a lot quicker. We also have another Temperance card. So we have the Equilibrium card there. You form strong alliances in your future with people and have many friends overseas. But also, I definitely see here that you will cross an ocean to really discover where you feel like you belong. The fact that you got the Temperance card twice here indicates a lot of you are learning to trust the process and have learned patience along your journey. But also, I feel that you are someone who is managing and growing wealth, generational wealth. I see a lot of success in your future, and I feel you and people that you connect to, whether they are friends, soul tribe members, your family, your nearest and dearest, I feel like you will build a very strong foundation of stability in your lifetime. And some of you may even have lots of property over different countries. I see a lot of you being very explorative, and some of you may tap into that nomadic spirit that you have to roam and be really adventurous, to soak up cultures and experiences that really enrich your soul. Next, we have the Infinity card. This really indicates that there is a light at the end of the tunnel and that you're headed towards much success. You're not limiting yourself as you move through life, and I feel like you're locking on to the power of possibility. Again, there is another indication that the sun pile with the envelope number 1 may contain a message there for you as well. We also have a trinket in here. Oh, there it is, the key. So perhaps you'll do a lot of questioning before you come up with the answers. The key is to really focus on your destiny and unlock all the doors that will be available to you. But the key here is to follow your heart. As you can see in this trinket, there is a little lock there and there's 2 hearts. So a lot of you are going to find your soulmate if you haven't already. But also this can be that you're going to build strong relationships with those around you and have really strong connections. The key is community and integration. But also I feel the key to your destiny is following your heart in some way. Finally, we have a message, which I will read for you now. Dearest past self, I am writing to you from the future. Well, we've come a long, long way. I want to say thank you for being so bold, for being so daring, even though you were faced with many roadblocks along the way. Thank you for your curious heart, full of adventure, and for always wondering what lay on the other side of impossibility. You've made the impossible possible. Thank you for never limiting yourself to the confines of what people expected you to be. You rose up and grabbed all the opportunities that came your way, and many more are indeed on the way. And you are ready to receive them, more than ready. You always knew there was another way, an alternative lifestyle choice. You took the leap, believed in your limitlessness, and here we are today, successful, in spite of rejections and plot twists, even when you felt a bit lost. You stood up and you did not accept defeat in the maze of life. Despite setbacks, you've crossed oceans and built a bridge of possibility to the life that we have now. You refused to remain stuck and chose to be extraordinary. Because of your sense of purpose and bravery, I, your future self, stand here today empowered and basking in your success. I'm so glad you didn't ignore that talent that we have. It lay hidden for a while, didn't it? But you couldn't ignore the whisperings of your heart, and your talent demanded to be seen. Those first steps you took were hard, but if only you knew where it would lead in the future, You'd be as overwhelmed with emotion for the position we are in today as I am. It's never too late to follow your passions, you said, and how right you were. Without that first step, we wouldn't be where we are today. You had a unique perspective, a vision you believe in, and here we are. We've built wealth, stability, a life to be proud of. I'm proud of you for showing up for yourself, believing. That gift and sense of purpose was put in your heart for a reason, and even though life felt relentless and often with no support, you made it. Mission accomplished. No matter what, we were destined to live a passionate life, a life where you achieved your desires. Thank you for believing in the power of possibility, and though life tried to knock us down, you kept our inner child alive to embrace curiosity. People often call us the student of life because we love learning through experience. You continue to travel many places in the world, embracing culture, art, experiences, and great food. There's still a few countries left on our to-do list, and I make it a promise to you to keep that adventurous spirit within us alive. We have a passionate partner who loves our independent streak. We keep them on their toes with our spontaneous approach to life. My only advice to you, dear one, as you navigate this journey, is keep ticking those experiences off your to-do list. Life is short, so savor the moment. Wherever you are, be the soul of that present moment. Continue to cultivate your sense of independence and playfulness. Know when it's time to walk away from anything that doesn't sit right with you. Life is changeable. Be your wonderful, adaptable self. The right people will always enter your life and stay. Yes, things feel challenging now, but you will turn that corner despite the hardships. You own the moment. You have a gravitas like no other and can move mountains to arrive where you aspire to be. And you will. For I am living proof of your success. Of course, we were never perfect. We learned about patience on our journey and realized that any pause or setback was a silver lining, an opportunity to rest and discover the alternative, which ended up being a better path in the end. The universe always knows what's best for us, but so do we, and we've learned to surrender to the process, believe in our vision. I can't wait for you to reach the timeline I am living in now. You dared to dream, made those dreams a reality, and here we stand, the light at the end of the tunnel. Safe, secure, on the foundations you built. Instead of doubt, you chose to fly. And it all started with one step, boldly, in the direction of your dreams. Much love from your future self. Well, there we are, beautiful soul. Your future self has sent you a message to let you know that all you're doing in this present moment will lead to the success that you desire. Sometimes it feels like you're pushing against the wind, but I can see that you're adaptable and you're adjusting your sails. But you will create strong alliances in your future, and you have infinite possibilities to be all that you can be. I wish you much luck on your journey. Thank you so much, and love and light. Well, hello, beautiful soul. If you chose envelope 3, the leaf, this is a message from your future self. Contained in this envelope is a message that will reveal what life will be like in the future. So let us begin. The first thing that we have here is the blue voyage. It's a stamp. So this tells me that you are going to go on a great journey, and at the end of that journey is a lot of success and enlightenment. But it can also indicate in order to get to calm seas, there may be some radical change and some choppy waters. But I definitely see that you're strong enough to take that journey. Some of you may even move abroad or have some sort of link to overseas. But I definitely see that you're focused on your sense of purpose at this time. The next we have a card, the Winds of Change. And I definitely see here that some of you are going to have some radical transformations going on in your life. Some of you may be dealing with these course corrections right now, or you may feel that you're currently in a world that feels upside down, full of challenge and chaos. But this is only the start. I definitely see here in your future that things become calmer, and the changes that you're making right now actually lead to a very fulfilling future indeed. So if you're going through the nature of change, remember this is a starting point. This is where you feel like you're at right now. But I definitely see that there are some greater things to come and a lot of balance as well. Next card we have a little leaf here as well. So I definitely see here that some of you may have been learning to basically transform your life, go through a major detox in some way, because the leaf can indicate that you're shedding something right now, whether it's something you've outgrown or you're literally turning over new leaves. I definitely see here that you are going through a period of decluttering your life in order to keep what's important for you. So I see this as a logo or an omen, a sign for you in the future to look out for, of great times of change that will be very rewarding and promote growth and wealth. Leaves are always connected to trees, and trees are always about wealth, stability, and structure in your future. The next we have a card saying fire. So a very regenerative time for you. I see a lot of you tapping into your feisty, passionate self, focusing on your dreams, your goals, and having the vitality to make them happen. It's no accident that it is number 30, so this can indicate when you reduce it, 3 plus 0 is 3, the Empress energy. So that can indicate, especially since we have the Emperor here as well, it can indicate after a period of action you're following your heart or tapping into a talent or a gift that you have that will actually help fulfill your future goals. I see with the Emperor energy here that structure works really well for you. You have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders right now, but I definitely see here a lot of success in your future. This indicates that you are a leader. You're taking leadership of your life. And there is sovereignty here as well for you to realize how strong you are during these changes. A lot of these changes you may be in command of yourself because of the Emperor's presence. The next we have the Five of Wands. Now this can indicate that you are a very active person, that you are someone who has been going through challenges, but everything will come together. The Five of Wands can indicate that you're brainstorming new ways of approaching life. But actually, I feel whatever it is you're creating, there may be different compartments to it. And sometimes it may feel like things are a little bit clumsy at first, like nothing really fits. But actually, everything is coming together as planned in your future. The Five of Wands indicates you like to challenge yourself. You don't like to feel bored or stuck in a situation. You need to be on the move. Which actually brings me to this next card, which is all about speed and movement. So I definitely see here that you're going to be very busy in your future. And some of you may even feel like time is speeding up somehow, or that you are always on the go, rushing here, there, and everywhere, and trying to create balance in your life. I say balance because it's number 42, and when you reduce that number, of course, it is 6. 4 plus 2 is 6, which is all about balance. Interesting that you have these cards that popped out completely by accident when I shuffled the deck there. You've got number 24, and then it is reversed, 42. This may be relevant for your future. These may be numbers that will be very lucky for you as well. Again, it is the balancing out of the number. So a lot of you who chose envelope number 3, it's all about balance, the give and take in life. We also have the tunnel. So this indicates that you may be going through a major period of personal development and rapid growth or change. I mean, all these cards are connected, interestingly enough. And it says here that this change is actually essential to your expansion. Do not fight this process. Be open to what lies ahead. Sometimes when change is thrust upon us, we can feel that it is a negative force. We're not really sure how to, embrace it. But actually, it's a silver lining for our highest good. We've also got the Eight of Pentacles here, which is all about stability, working hard for the life that you aspire to, but also reinvesting some of that energy in self and self-development. I definitely see here you're creating structures in your world that are going to benefit you financially. We also have the Justice card, which is all about cause and effect. So as you can see, the trajectory of your cards, the change, whatever this change is, it can indicate that it's something connected to your passions, and it leads to stability. It leads to infinite possibility. And I feel with that cause and effect energy, you are the person who's actually affecting change in your life that will cause balance. Because of course, the Justice card is all about good karma and balance, harmony in your life, and connecting to your soul song. I will show you cards individually up close, but because so many cards popped out for you, more than the other envelopes, I have to honor the space that I have right now. We also have envelope with a letter there, so this message may be really relevant for you, but I also feel there is an incredibly important message for you in your future that will literally change everything. This may feel like a ground-shaking change, but actually it is super positive, and it leads to all the success that you have been desiring. A lot of you, this will be an official letter, okay? So look out for that in your future. I'll leave that there, but we will get to that in a moment. And finally, we have a letter. So let's tap into what the letter has to say for you, and let us begin. Dearest past self, I am writing to you from the future. Phew, my dearest past self, we've been through some stuff. You've been on a real journey. The things you've been through would curl other people's toes. Lots of ups and downs. You've been through it all. You've learned a lot of hard lessons about letting go. But what I have learned about us is that we were strong enough to take this journey. When you read this letter, you're probably in the midst of radical change. The world seems upside down right now, and something within you has shifted in order to adapt. I am thankful that you are feisty and strong, and the speed in which you adapted to change was remarkable. I look back now and marvel at how you did it. You should be so proud of you. The world is a different place, but you forged a way and built a future we are truly happy with. The timeline you're living in right now feels so serious and uncertain, but you are not giving in to fear. You have much responsibility, but your discipline and strength sees you rise to a powerful position where you protect all you've worked hard for. And you certainly do work hard. Life has not been easy, but you carved out a path and made it through. In fact, you really are making a difference, and I want to thank you for seeing everything that challenged you as an opportunity for greatness. You brought your A game to every situation. You're a leader, not a follower. You've walked your path through fire, empowered and elevated with the great decisions you've made. You're probably noticing that time has sped up somehow, that you're always in a rush. In the future, we still love to challenge ourselves and be busy, but time is more manageable now, and you have way more time to invest in self. The life you have now looks very different to the one you will have when you reach my timeline. You've invested your time wisely, compounded your money, and built an empire of security and generational wealth for you and the people we care about. Your generosity to others was like a boomerang. It got sent back to you in the form of incredibly good karma. You continue to have a glow up. We keep active in the future, and your looks get better with age as you've learnt the most important investment was in self. Self-development. You nurture yourself in a different way these days and do not neglect your own needs. You find time for stillness, self-care, forge close relationships, and have built a life where we can afford the finer things. So thank you. I am incredibly grateful to you for this life of luxury. You worked so hard to be in this position, and the opportunities didn't come easy. But you worked with what you had, and boy, did you make it work. I am so proud of you. Your ability to be flexible in the face of change set us up with opportunities to learn, expand, and secure our future. Structure ended up being our friend. We became disciplined with our time, cut out distractions, and locked on to what was important for us and our nearest and dearest. The most important lesson we have learnt is the value of time. We don't rush our food. We honor our relationships and engage fully in the moment rather than juggling a million things at once, feeling scattered. In the future, you have full command of your thoughts, which support you rather than whisper doubt in your heart. A time will come when you are faced with an important decision that changes everything. Ravens shall be your sign. Do not rush this decision. Trust your intuition and don't let anyone pressure you to ignore your intuition. It's never too late to change direction, embrace something new, or find an alternative way. You will always reach your goal. I am testament to that. I am thankful for your passionate, feisty demeanor, for we live an exciting life in the future, full of new experiences, places, and faces, and although we enjoy a thrilling retirement, we continue to make money through passive income with some of the structures you put in place. In the future, you campaign for change in the world. A fire continues to burn in your soul, desiring to leave the world better for the next generation. You have a great influence in the community, and you often petition successfully as a true humanitarian. You make a difference. I know it's exhausting on your timeline right now, but you do turn over a new leaf. Your vitality returns, your connection with your higher self deepens, and your plans shape up and come together, leaving you feeling on top of the world. There will be a moment where it feels lonely at the top, so don't forget to keep cultivating relationships. Your soul tribe will join you. It's important for your future. Don't forget that music will soothe your soul during testing times. Thank you for seeing times of change as an opportunity to regenerate, grow, and rise up with your passionate soul. You've benefited our future self in ways you cannot imagine until you arrive in this timeline. Much love from your future self. So there we have it, beautiful soul. A time of change will be upon you in the future, but this change is not to be feared. It is to be embraced. For you will be rising up and being successful beyond your wildest dreams. You live the life that you aspire to in the future. Trust your intuition. You will forge a way. Embrace a passionate life of experience, opportunity, and fun. Remember your playful heart. Much responsibility may be upon you right now, but I see that you're putting things in motion so that your future self will truly benefit and be really proud of you and all that you've accomplished. You're stable in the future. This change will help you be stable in the future. So, as you move forward towards your future self, be open-hearted, for much exciting things lie ahead. Thank you so much, beautiful soul, and love and light.